Who would you go get fuck the world?
Sunday, Monday, happy days. Tuesday, Wednesday, happy days.
The world.
Thursday, Friday, happy days.
The world.
The weekend comes, my cycle hums.
The world.
Ready to race to you.
The world.
These days are happy days. These days are share them with me.
The world.
By gray skies, yellow blue. There's nothing can hold me when I'm
Oh my God, I've just been
so
caught by
right.
the face.
You can't be wrong. Rocking and rolling all week long.
Hi, this is Steve Gutenberg.
I'm Russ Williams.
Hi, this is Rick Astley. Hi, this is Rick Astley.
Sunday, Monday, happy days. Tuesday, Wednesday, happy days.
Hi, this is Steve Gutenberg.
Friday, happy days. Saturday, what a day. Grooving all week with you. These days are
You like tennis? The world. Okay, I'm sorry.
These happy days are yours and mine. These happy days are yours and mine. Happy days.
Iain Lee. Wow. The Sunday Night Show. Hello. Absolute Radio.
Yeah, whatever you're doing with your fingers, stop doing that, all right?
Sorry.
If you're going to be in here, then behave. Hang on a second. Line... Oh, for God's sakes! Line 3, you're on the wireless.
Yeah, Ian!
Yeah, your boyfriend's in tonight.
I'm outside Absolute Radio, Ian. It's freezing. Let us in, man.
No, you didn't win a golden ticket, so you can't...
Yeah, I did. Bam Bam, like, when he was filling in for your show last week, he gave me a golden ticket and said I could come this week.
Yeah.
So let us in, man. It's freezing out.
Yeah, Bam Bam hasn't got the authority to give out golden tickets.
My mum's done us some cucumber sandwiches. I've got a couple of cans of special brew. Let us in.
Okay, yes, okay, no, right. What's happened is there's been a terrible mistake has taken place. Come to you in a second, Alan Caddick.
Okay, Ian.
Yeah, whatever. So, there's been a terrible faux pas has taken place in the studio. A couple of weeks ago, I was here, everything was fine and wonderful, and I gave away golden tickets to 5 lucky listeners who were supposed to come in last week. Now, a few days after that, I was mysteriously and suddenly called away to the magical island of Hawaii to go and hang out with the cast of Lost. Yeah, that's right. I know what happens in episode 9 of season 5. So, but the invitation was still open to the golden ticket owners. They should have come in that weekend. But Rob Bonet, you've turned up tonight.
Yes.
Jeez, get back away from the microphone.
Yes.
Actually, get out of the... So why are you here?
Davis said to come in. He just said I could come and if I was stopping at his...
Davis, is this true? I said, stopping at mine. No, you're not stopping
said,
at mine.
Stopping at mine, you might as well come in and see the job first. And
No. I said to you, do you want to come in this week? And you said, oh, no, I can't. My boss won't let me have the time off. And then suddenly you appeared out of nowhere.
ta-da!
Everybody else couldn't make it.
Now, okay, hang on. Sorry, actually, you've raised a good topic there because you said da-da, and I was only saying to Fandango earlier on today when I was watching Come Dine With Me, no one says ta-da anymore. So everyone who calls in this evening has to start their phone call by going ta-da. But you should have come last week.
Wouldn't have been any fun, would it?
Wouldn't have been any fun, Rob. So
Lost for words now, he's in the studio.
Yeah, he's getting a little bit scared now. He's getting a bit cocky before on the phone when it's like you're up in Macclesfield, wherever it is.
Ryan Reynolds!
Yeah.
Enter the arena.
There you go.
David, can I ask a question? Why does it sound like absolute cack in my ears, apart from the fact that he's...
Yeah, that'll be Rob.
Okay, right. It sounds terrible, mate. Hang on. Like Alan Caddick.
Ta-da!
Hey! Well done, my friend. What can I do for you?
Topics, please.
Okay, well, do you know what? I've got some, but I'm going to put the ones that Davis and I have slaved over to one side because I had an email from Topic Man Harrison this week.
Ooh.
Yeah, ooh. So get you. And he says, Ian, I've got some topics for you. So we'll go through these. I've not even read these. I've only read the first 3, and then I thought this is gold. So, Alan, we'll start with this.
Okay.
What is the strangest thing you have seen your neighbours do? Also, what's the strangest thing they've seen you do?
Oh, that's an interesting one.
Yeah, well, is there an interesting answer to it?
Not for this one.
Okay, we'll go to the next one. If you could ask God one thing, what would it be?
Is Elvis Presley still alive?
Straight off the bat, Alan.
Legend.
Brilliant.
You can ask God anything you want, and you can ask him about. You know what the answer will be, don't you, Alan? No. Okay.
Oh, right.
Yeah, he died in 1977 on the toilet having a poo. Number 3. If you could ask the Queen one thing, what would it be?
Do you approve of Charles's marriage to Camilla, or was Diana better?
Was Diana better? What do you think, Alan?
I think she'll go with Camilla.
Okay. Oh, I wouldn't want to see that. What don't you want for Christmas?
Well, I don't want Ryan Reynolds having a go at me.
Evening, Alan.
Okay.
Evening, Rob.
All right, stop flirting.
Okay.
Number 5. What's the strangest thing that has fallen down your chimney?
A load of conkers.
It's just like... when did a load of conkers fall down your chimney, Alan? Or have you just made that
2
up?
years ago, actually.
Oh, tell us the story.
Well, it was when I was at college, and we had one of these old-style chimneys, and we were cleaning it. One push on the broom, and the next thing it was raining conkers.
We'll have more from Alan Caddick, and you do listen at 0330 123 1215. And if you want to phone up to any of these topics that Topic Man Harrison has sent in, or if you want to abuse tonight's studio guest, that's Rob Burnett, 0330 123 1215. Thank you. Yeah, we know how that ends. I've been away for a week. I don't want to play Muse. I want to talk, for goodness sakes. What did you do, Rob?
I've trapped my hand in the cam.
Oh, no. Rob Burnett, the star of the show, many would say. The irritant of the show, many more would say, has popped in tonight. We've got some special music for you. Because, of course, you bum Coronation Street. That would be correct. If
10 years ago.
10 years ago, I went to the Coronation Street setting our curtains on my head. There was a pretty lady there. She did not touch my winky.
0330 123 1215. We have read out some topics from Topic Harrison. And if you want to abuse Rob Burnett, who's waving on the webcam, you can also dial that number. But Alan.
Ian Lee.
Yes, I believe... Hello. I believe today you got the Christmas TV guide.
That is right. I got the TV Quick on sale at all newsagents for £1.50.
Well done. Why is it...
Other TV guides for Christmas are available.
Thank you. So you're going to give us your top 3 countdown of your favourite seasonal picks this year.
Of course, starting off with Christmas Day, we've got the usual fare with Emmerdale, Corrie and EastEnders.
Well, that's it. You've done your 3, Alan.
No, I ain't finished yet.
Well, then you can only do 3, hence the number 3 being in the sentence.
Number 3 being it's Dancing on Ice at Christmas.
Oh!
8 o'clock, ITV1.
And this time, instead of doing it inside, they're actually doing it on a frozen lake, aren't they?
Yeah, it's boys versus girls.
Yeah, Battle of the Sexes.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Okay.
Number 2.
Well done, yes.
It's the big film for Christmas.
Yeah.
On the 29th of December.
Yeah.
Superman Returns.
Oh, that's a good film, that's Superman, yeah.
8:30 on BBC One.
Thank you, Alan. Okay, and the number 1 Christmas viewing spot, according to Alan Caddick, would be...
No, that's number 2, actually.
No, what I was doing was then moving you on, because this hasn't been quite as amusing as I thought it would, so getting to the crux, I can cut you off.
Number 1 is the Doctor Who Christmas special.
Ryan Reynolds... Rob Burnett waving a piece of paper at me, saying...
Day, BBC One.
You're saying the Queen. Why are you saying the Queen?
I thought he'd go for the Queen.
Yeah...
Well, we know that's on at 3 o'clock.
Right, Alan, you're quite boring. I'm going to cut you off now.
Okay.
Yeah, The Merchant.
Hello, stranger.
Hello, Merchant. Good evening.
How was your trip in Mexico?
Yeah, it was Hawaii, and it was excellent, thank you.
Oh, I thought it was Mexico.
No, it was Hawaii.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
was going to give out a few topics, but I see this Harrison Topic Man has already given out a few.
Topic Man Harrison has steamed in, yes.
Oh, well. Does like to abuse poor peasant Burnett.
Oh, where you go?
Burnett is an angry elf. He used to live on a shelf. Goodbye.
Wow, there's a few. And how do you respond when you get abuse like that, which I'm sure you must get every single day of your life?
That's the standard from a man with a sore throat.
Johnny!
Hello.
Hello?
Hello, can I ask Rob Burnett a question,
Of
please?
course you can, Johnny.
Rob?
Yes, sir. How can I help you?
Is it true that you is a strawberry blonde with a ruddy face?
I can answer that question for you, Johnny. It's very, very true indeed.
Is it also true that you like
ginger.
to walk in the park at night on your own?
No, that part's false. There's estate agents in that area.
Is it car parks then?
Johnny, listen, thank you for that. Gary from Catford.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening. Thank goodness you're back.
Can I just say, by the way, tonight's show is going to be pony for two reasons. The first reason is Rob Bonet's in the studio sending out bad chi. There's bad chi in the atmosphere. And secondly, I got back to my flat after a 20-hour flight at 2 o'clock this afternoon, so I'm knackered.
I forgot something. Ta-da!
Ah, yes, well done.
Yeah,
I forgot.
ta-da.
I forgot about that.
Okay.
Sorry.
Gary, get to the meat and two veg of this phone call.
I certainly shall. Good evening, Mr. Benet.
Good evening, sir. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you very much. It's so nice to see you in the studio. Oh,
Thanks.
sorry, are we supposed to abuse him?
Just
No.
get to them. I've got to play the Rolling Stones.
Yeah.
Like them anyway.
No, I'm not a fan, but it's Honky Tonk Woman, which I do actually quite like. So you've got, 12
okay.
seconds.
Fine, okay, I'd ask the Queen what DVD she's got.
Is that it?
Well, why not, yeah. Oh, God.
Oh, the shame. I'm supposed to go to an advert there, but the studio's not been set up. I've got to press a button that's hopefully going to... No, that's not it. Ah, there it is.
This is Iain Lee. The Sunday Night Show.
Absolute Radio. Yes, I'm back after a week off, and it's going to be an awful show. If I were you, I'd go and watch the telly. I don't often say that. Normally, I know it's going to be a humdinger. Tonight just feels a little bit flabby. So, watch telly. But Rob Bonet's in the studio.
Good evening.
Yes. And Taylor Guy's on the phone.
Hello!
Taylor Guy.
Well, I've got a bone to pick with you, not like why aren't I in the studio?
Why haven't you turned up?
Well, do you know what? I've been drinking with the boys. I've had a few drinks, so I'm about 5 minutes away.
Right.
I can be there.
Okay, you can come round. Your boys can't.
No, the boys aren't coming, but I've left them and I'm walking on the way now.
How many drinks have you had, Taylor Guy?
Enough to be entertaining, but not too many, so we're going to have to have the dumb button hovering over your finger.
So you've got one chance. Come round. We'll see you in a little bit.
Perfect amount.
See you in a bit.
Perfect amount.
All right, for goodness sake. We just invited a drunk. See you in a minute, Taylor Guy. Jeez.
You could have brought some drinks with him.
He could have brought some, but Christopher from West Wickham.
Hey, Ian.
Hey, Chris.
Hi, Rob.
Evening, sir. How are you?
Oh, I'm great, thanks, Rob. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you much for asking.
Are you two flirting with each other?
Yes.
Ooh.
Yeah, he likes to phone my show a lot, so, I kind of have to...
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Just in case he causes trouble.
Yes, okay. Okay. So, Christopher, what can we do for you this evening?
Now, do you remember a few months ago, when I came up with that topic that you slated, known as missing rock stars?
I don't remember it, but let's pretend I do, yes?
Well, hey, guess what?
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 I found Colin Moulding.
Where is he?
He's in Swindon, just like you said.
There we go. Thank you very much. I've got to be aware that tonight's show is turning into just unfathomable for anybody else who's never listened before. Let's go to... why is this not working? Let's go here to Ollie Turner.
Hello, Ian.
Ollie.
Hello, how are you?
Who are you talking to, me or Benet?
Let's go for you first.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm jet lagged. I'm jet lagged and I've got a cold, to be honest. So
Yeah.
I'm knackered. I'm not feeling it tonight, man.
How long was the flight?
Well, it's about 6 hours from Hawaii, then you go to San Francisco for a couple of hours, then it's about 11 hours. Yeah, it's a long time.
How are you, Rob?
I'm very well, matey, very well. Davis has put his arm around me 3 times so far and asked me where I'm stopping.
Davis, bit kinky.
Yeah.
A little bit kinky. Ollie, get to the point, because my patience with all of you tonight is wearing very, very thin.
Very?
There we go. Patience is gone. Let's go to here. Line 1, you're on the wireless.
Good evening, gentlemen. How are we?
I know that voice.
Very well, thank you.
That's good. Hey, Rob, how's things in the studio, all right?
Yeah, not too bad.
That's good. Do you remember what happened the last time you turned up to a radio station to meet somebody famous?
Yeah, they weren't there.
That's right, and they pronounced that you were going to say, oh, your best band you always loved, we're going to be doing an interview. You turned up with your CDs to get them signed, the DJ invites you in and says to you, I'm sorry, I pre-recorded the interview last week.
That was 9 years ago.
Who did you turn up to meet?
Manson. You know, the wide open space?
Yes, I do.
They were my favourite band.
They were rubbish. Is this Libanais, Rob's brother?
It is, yeah. Tell them about the Matchbox episode as well, Rob. What happened with that?
What happened with the Matchbox?
Rob was crossing a road, or running across the road. He got across to the other side and then noticed he'd ran past a box of matches.
Slander.
And then he decided to go back into the road to pick them up, even though he doesn't smoke, and got run over by a car.
Oh, there we go. Dominic, thank you for that, Lee. Hello, Dominic.
Ta-da.
Yes?
How was your Lost thing?
Yeah, it was good. I've just spent a week in Hawaii interviewing the cast of Lost, for anyone. We'll start the show probably at 11, maybe. I don't know. Yes?
Did you meet anyone good?
I met all of them.
Oh.
And do you know who's the most miserable out of the lot of them? Hello?
Ben.
No, Ben was lovely. It was Matthew Fox. He was a right grumpy so-and-so. Well, that's the end of that call. Can I just say, let's just, for a second. Can I just say to listener, if you're calling in, try and have something exciting to say, because otherwise...
Yay!
Yeah. 0330 123 1215. Let's quickly go through the topics that Topic Man Harrison has sent him. The strangest thing you've seen your neighbours do. If you could ask... These are rubbish topics, by the way, but, let's... if you could ask God one thing, what would it be? If you could ask the Queen one thing, what would it be? And what's the strangest thing that's fallen down your chimney? Davis!
Yeah.
I thought, no, you had the look as though you wanted to say something.
No. Actually, the strangest thing I ever saw my neighbour do was, they used to have a dog. I think I've told you this story before, that lived on a cushion. It never came off the cushion, so when it needed to go out to take a pee, they'd carry it out on the cushion into the garden.
Yes.
And it would have a pee, and then they put it back on the cushion and take it inside again.
You know what I said to the callers about having interesting, fun things to say? That applies to you as well. Rob, have you got any topic? Maybe you've got a topic that can save the first hour of the show that's just sinking into a quagmire of
I'm
misery.
pretty sure I saw someone from EastEnders getting on a bus tonight. Who's the most famous person who's got on a bus? No?
Let's just have a moment just to collect our thoughts. 0330 123 1215 is the telephone number. More of your calls after them Arctic Monkeys, isn't it? Yes, this is Iain Lee on Absolute Radio, joined in the studio by Rob Burnett, everyone's favourite or least favourite...
Good evening!
Ginger caller. Davis is here as well. Good evening, Davis.
Good evening.
We'll start the show properly at 11 because the first half hour has just been...
I feel like your jet lag is being thrown onto me now. I'm feeling a bit tired.
It probably is. I think jet lag is contagious. It's probably just being sent out via osmosis through the airwaves to all the people listening. Let's see. Matt!
Ta-da!
Ta-da! Well done. Everyone who calls on has to start the phone call by going, ta-da!
Haka.
Well, that's actually incredibly the best call of the night so far. Mean anything to you, Rob?
Not an idea.
Oh, it's a thing. Let's go to JJ. Hello, JJ.
Ta-da!
Well done, fella.
How you doing, sir?
I'm fine, thank you.
Enjoy your visit to Lost?
I did enjoy it more than I've enjoyed anything in my life.
Oh, you're so very kind.
I walked along this... You know Juliet, the blonde
Yeah.
lady? She flirted with me and held my hand and we walked towards a hammock together.
Well, do you say flirted? Well...
And Sawyer slapped my backside and dropped his trousers for me.
Yeah, he does that.
Yeah.
So, anyway...
Yes, anyway, yes.
Well,
Yeah.
The thing is, you see...
Yes.
Ian...
What?
A lot of talk's been going around Lost Set
Right.
about things that you might or might not have done while visiting.
Right.
It's just that we might need some money, reparations for the damage caused.
Oh, hang on. You're J.J. Abrams, the creator of Lost, are you?
I'm afraid so.
Sorry, I couldn't tell from the accent. I would have assumed you'd have an American accent, J.J.
No. That's an act in front of the actors.
Right, I see. Okay, so you need some reparation, do you?
Well, yeah, the thing is, you see, like, you did a lot of damage to the cabin.
Well, you say damage. I don't know if that you can technically call that damage. It is soiled, but I think if you get some petroleum spirit, that will come off.
Well, I don't know. This isn't washing, really.
No. Okay.
Listen, the truth of the matter is,
Yes.
you've broken a lot of things while visiting,
Yes.
and not only that, you did often get out your thing?
I did often. Yes, I did. I did often get my thing. I was so excited, JJ, at being there. It seemed rude to leave my thing in my trousers. And I
The
can see
camera?
Rob feels the same way as well. His Johnny's in Glastonbury.
Alright, mate, you alright?
Yeah, all right, Johnny. Do you want to talk to Rob?
Napa.
Well done. Well done.
Oh, I'm going to cry myself to sleep.
Okay, Johnny. What can we do for you?
Good news, you said, I've got some good news, actually.
Oh yeah. Well, you're never going to call the show again?
Ah, cheeky.
Oh, a bit below the belt, wasn't it? Eh?
Alright,
Yeah.
Ian, like, did you ever hear of a program called Brat Camp?
Say that again, but like
Slowly.
slower. Yes.
Have you ever heard of a program called Brat Camp?
Yes, I have. It's where idiots who are socially backwards and unable to cope with the real world go there and get the bejesus beaten out of them until they become almost normal.
Yeah, that's what my mum's put me in for application form, actually.
Again, slower, deep breath, slower.
Okay, my mum has put in an application form for me going on it for next year.
Surprise!
Oh, well, hopefully, Johnny, that will sort you out because you are one of the oddest. But how does your girlfriend feel about that?
Oh, she's happy about it. She's teaching me nothing.
She's a happy boy.
She's happy about it.
You said she's a happy boy.
I didn't.
You did.
No, I didn't.
If you're listening to the podcast, rewind it about 30 seconds and let me know. Did Johnny say she's a happy boy or not?
Oh, God's sake, man.
He just put the phone down. And he just put the phone down like that.
Bottler.
Let's take one more call, then we'll play, Aerosmith. Oh, for God's sake.
Do you want me to get the tape out of his voice? I was listening to him, this next call. You know, I was listening to the tapes this weekend.
Oh, yeah.
I heard him, when his voice was very high-pitched at the start of the year.
Yeah.
His voice was very high-pitched. And now...
I wouldn't bother.
He sounds like a real man.
I wouldn't bother. It's only chicken and chips, man.
Ta-da.
Oh, you sound like... I've got to put you on hold because an emergency call has come in and it will eat into your time, chicken man.
No.
It's line 1 on the wireless.
I've got a topic for you, Ian.
At last. Go on.
What? Who's gonna do your slot when you get a sack after Christmas?
Right, well, okay, two things, Paulie.
What?
Two things. First of all, if I don't come...
Radio, Tom.
Yeah. If I don't come back after Christmas, I won't have got the sack. It's just a case of my contract not being renewed.
Yeah, we up north, we call that the sack.
Right, okay,
oh, yeah.
Technically it's not the sack. And secondly, you don't know that my contract's not being renewed yet.
Is Rob there?
Yes, he is, yes.
Hey up, Rob.
Hey, old Paulie, all right?
You alright, man? You know when you found out my middle name was Arthur, yeah? You had a right laugh, didn't
Yeah.
you? Well, at least it's not Judas like your middle name, you big traitor, going down to London without me. Pathetic.
I'm sleeping in the spare room tonight.
I've got to do.
He forgot the words! Hey, chicken.
Yeah,
I'm afraid he used up all of your time there.
No, Ian, no.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Before he used up all of your time, chicken and chips. It's as simple as that. Right, 0330 123 1215. I'm so behind on the music. Here's them Aerosmiths.
This is Iain Lee. The Sunday Night Show. Absolute Radio.
Okay, well, it's happening a week late. But the golden ticket extravaganza is finally taking shape. Not only is Rob Bonet in the studio...
Ryan Reynolds!
That's actually annoying. You've been doing that all the time the records are on, and it's
Sorry.
got to stop. But Taylor Guy's in the studio.
Taylor Guy!
Oh, jeez. And
Yeah.
Dave Davis is here as well.
This is going to be a long night.
I'm assuming you frisked them... No, they're not. They're going at 11:30.
Oh, good.
I'm assuming you frisked them for knives and things, did you?
No, I let our security guard do that.
Oh,
I
God.
still want my hour. I still demand an hour.
You're getting your 45 minutes and you'll be grateful for that. Oh, here we go. It's Barry from Watford.
Hello, Ian.
Hello?
Dick Paulie.
Yeah, Barry, why aren't you here? Everyone's here tonight.
Well, I don't know whether you recall.
Jeez, what's... Oh, God, what's...
Got a terrible chest.
Yeah, yeah.
I come a couple of weeks ago, and no one was there.
Barry?
Yes?
Can I just ask, when you do, you know that hideous, awful noise?
Yes.
You know when you do, you sound, yeah, you know when you do that Wookiee noise?
Shall I stop breathing for a sec?
If you, well...
Yes.
Hold it for as long as you can, and when you need to make that noise, can you put the phone away from your mouth?
Oh, no, can you?
Sorry?
Okie
That's a TIE fighter. That's not a.
It's a
Chewbacca.
TIE fighter,
It's a
that's
TIE
it, yes.
fighter. Absolutely.
Yes.
I came a couple of weeks ago. I wandered around the streets in a very bitter cold, and there was no one in the studio.
Yes, we got your messages on the answer phone, yes.
What happened exactly?
Yeah, I wasn't... Yeah, I'm going to have... Barry, I'm going to...
You think I'm unwell? Wait till my Dave gets hold of you.
I don't want your son Dave...
He's going to kill you. He's going to beat you up.
Yeah. Dave has already beaten me up.
No, he wants you.
Yeah,
He's going to do time for you. He's after you. You let me down.
Yeah, but listen,
you didn't even invite me back this week.
No, I didn't invite these. Didn't invite these two this week. Barry, that noise is so hideous. I'm actually going to have to let you go, Barry. The noise is offensive.
I might. The Lord God might have to let me go pretty quickly before you do, mate.
Okay. That noise is going to be scaring children, Barry. So I'm going to let you go now, Barry.
On your conscience.
Yeah, good night, Barry.
On your conscience.
Yeah, good night. Put the phone down. Unbelievable. If you do have any young children listening to this, I'm terrified, but I can only apologise for... It was like the gates of hell had been opened and we heard what it sounded like. We just had an old man. We'll get an Ofcom complaint about that. We've got an Ofcom complaint about how we treated him before. We'll get another one. Nathan.
Hello.
Yes, you've got a response. Yeah. Ta-da! You've got a response for Rob Bonet's topic about seeing celebrities getting on a bus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you say yeah, Taylor Guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ta-da. Ta-da. Yeah.
Well, I was going to work experience.
Yeah.
Right, in January.
All right. What kind of work experience were you doing?
Oh, well, I was working for MC Saatchi. In Golden Square.
Okay, okay.
Well, quite close to you, actually.
That's scary. Yes.
I should have come round.
No.
Should have had a party.
No, you definitely shouldn't.
But I was running really late.
Yes.
And the thing was that I always used to tell my boss, she used to say to me, when do you want to go out and have your lunch break? And I used to say, well, I'll be out like for 3 hours if I do. And she always used to say, like, well, you're going to get really told off if you do. So I used to anyway. And I saw David Tennant go on the bus. And it was, like, so amazing. I just couldn't understand it. But everyone was chasing him. And I wasn't sure it was him. And I had to look twice. And we bumped into each other.
You did what?
And it was just, like, really amazing.
Yeah, so I think the word describes that as amazing, isn't it?
Wow.
That's amazing.
What's that?
Yeah, it's your story is amazing. Hang on. Chicken and Chips Boy, would you say that was amazing?
No, that was absolutely rubbish.
Okay, well, he disagrees with us, but we think it's amazing.
Amazing.
It was amazing.
Let's all say amazing at the same time.
Amazing, honestly.
Amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, now, normally I would have lots of calls racked up here. This is the last call I have. I'm not saying it's because of Rob and Taylor Guy
We
being
could have some Bonet Taylor Guy action.
No, we couldn't. Thank you.
Oh, that sounds sexually offensive. This is the last call. So if you want to come on the radio, now is a very, very good time. I'm going to have to put, like, topics out and stuff in it. Warwick is somewhere near Heathrow.
He is indeed. Ayoko Yegadir.
No, you're meant to say ta-da.
All right, ta-da!
No, it's ta-da.
Ta-da.
Oh, hang on. This is funny. Rob, what are the things you've got on your head now?
Cams.
Right, what are they called?
Cams.
Say again.
Cams. C-A-M-S.
C-A-M for Mother S?
Yes,
Idiots.
cams.
What idiots. It's cans.
Cans?
Cans.
No, that's what ladies have.
Oh, dear. Warwick, is there a point to this call?
Loser.
Yeah, it certainly is.
Hang on a second.
Talking about strange neighbours.
Yes.
But before I say that, it wasn't a bus, but I was actually walking along Richmond Station, and John Hanna was coming the other way, just about to catch a train with a packet of crisps in his hand.
No, Warwick, I'll stop you there. It's specifically buses we're looking for.
Oh, sorry about that. Anyway, strange neighbours. I was looking after a house in Ashford. Yes. This woman must have been related to Genghis Khan. Little Indian lady, and she was always walking around, hobbling around, always looked very poorly. Yes. Anyway, one day I see her First of all, she climbs up this tree and starts pruning it.
Yes.
The next minute, she's walking along with one of these massive TVs out to her car. I thought, how can a little woman carry a massive TV? It was really strange and bizarre because she was walking around with a walking stick most of the time. Well, all of a sudden...
Well, let's hang on. Let's put it to the panel. Taylor Guy.
Yes.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how strange and bizarre was that story?
I kind of lost interest halfway through, so let's say 5.
Okay, Rob Bonet, 1 to
7.
10. 7. Paulie, 1 to 10, how strange and bizarre was that?
But I wasn't listening. Home Alone 3's on film 4.
Warwick, I'm afraid we have to say good evening to you there. Home Alone 3 is... Rob, you're waving.
I'm being told to wave
Oh,
on the wireless.
What we're going to do, we're going to do the... hang on a second, we're going to do your... It's time now for Rob Bonet's emails. They're not his, they're emails that I've been sent, and Rob's going to read them.
Yes, some random people have entered the show. Jack Hollis, hello. He said, hey, I've got £6.80 from Jack Hollis. There you
That's
go.
all it says?
That's all it says.
All it
hey,
says.
I got £6.80, Jack Hollis. So thank you very much for that.
Yeah.
Stephen Spiller, he's asked where last week's podcast was.
We'll tell him the answer.
There was no show last week.
There was no show. Dave Lee Travis was filling in for me last week, so there was no show at all.
There you go, Steve. I hope that helps. Tom Atchins, he said, I would just like to inquire on behalf of all those on the wireless, is it true that you have been sacked? Please respond.
If the contract doesn't get renewed, that's technically not a sacking. That is not a sacking. Next.
Okay. Well, technically you're on, because he's saying that's why you weren't on last week.
Yeah, well, I'm here now, yes.
Yeah. And Jay Kubert has put, I really like the show. As always, what has happened to Charlie, the lady that can do cool drawing? Put her on the show. By the way, Ian, could you see if there's any girlfriends out there suitable for me? I am 21, live in Slough with spiky hair. You should do that on your programme.
Well, let's do it. Caroline.
Hello.
How old are you?
I'm 39.
You hang on. How could you
think about that then?
Yeah,
20 next year.
Would you like a younger man?
No, I've got an older man, thank you.
Oh, how much older?
5.
He's 5 years old?
Yeah, 5 years older.
5 years old! That's a very dubious territory. So you don't want a 21-year-old with spiky hair from Slough?
Sorry?
No. So, Caroline, what can I do for you?
We're trying
I'd like a request, please.
We don't do requests.
Do you not?
Well done, Taylor Guy.
Can I just say the hello then?
No, you can't.
Why not?
We don't do that either.
No big
Come
ups.
on, you must do something.
Well, generally
We do
try-
comedy.
Yeah, thank you, Taylor. He's good, isn't he?
There you go.
Yeah, you can handle this, Taylor. Go on.
We do comedy. No requests, no big ups,
No
no request
shout-outs.
to songs,
No
no shout-outs.
shout-outs.
Get off the line.
Sorry, Caroline. I feel like we're abusing you, and that's not the case at all. But I'm afraid that's just not what we do on this show. Hello?
Sorry, I've offended her.
Oh, no, Taylor Guy.
One less listener.
No.
Who will know? Who will notice?
Caroline, you have my sincerest,
Mr. Grace will
sincerest
notice.
of all
Sorry.
apologies.
Sorry.
Matt!
I think it's supposed to be ta-da.
They're doing like
haka.
Soweto singing or something, aren't they?
Some rugby team
There's
warming up.
something going on there. Let's take one call and then we'll play a record and then we'll all pleasure. Vicky! Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So this is a real woman.
Yeah.
A real woman with breasts and a downstairs department. There's no doubt. And if you don't believe me, just go to the internet and you will find those images waiting to be viewed. Anyway,
I actually posted something of me on YouTube today.
Oh, really?
Wicked.
Yeah.
Details.
Yes.
Yeah, it was good.
Okay, is it sexy?
No.
No, it probably...
It's Sunday. It was Sunday morning in my pyjamas, so sexy goes out the window then.
Yes. What do you... Now, be honest with me. I've got 2 guests in the studio.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit tense and a bit nervous, just in case they try and bum me or kill me. Are they bringing the show down?
Well, I'm going to be really careful what I say here, haven't I?
No, you haven't at all.
Okay, well, yeah, they are. They're bringing the show down. Get rid of them.
Yeah.
I've only been here 10 minutes.
Yeah,
He's
I
been
know.
here 45.
Too long.
Yeah. Well, Vicky, what can you do to save the show before we play AC and the DC?
Not a lot.
Okay, then we'll play this.
Iain Lee. Wow. The Sunday Night Show. Hello. Absolute Radio.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, may I present to you the world's greatest man, Taylor Guy.
Taylor Guy!
Is that right?
in the house, in the studio, my friend.
Taylor Guy is actually a little bit creepier than you are. Rob.
Yeah.
What's because I've had a few.
He's had a few. You are.
A few what?
Yes.
Anyway.
Pints. I was just saying through the song, good listener, that I hadn't been properly introduced, really.
But a little bit stroppy, and just because you may be a madman, I thought we'd introduce you just to calm everyone down.
Thank you.
Everyone's cool.
Thank you.
0330 123 1215. They're here for another 28 minutes.
45 minutes.
28 minutes.
I want my hour.
Get out of it.
I want my hour.
We should. Hang on. I've got to stop you here. We've got an important phone call. It's Dave from Pinner. Hello, Dave.
You got some funny?
Yeah, this is Barry from Watford's.
You got some funny?
This is Barry from Watford's son. Hello, Dave.
Ta-da. Listen, you got some funny?
You just have to slow down a bit, Dave.
I said, you got some funny, because when I went out there 2 weeks ago, out there, he was walking around the streets with these, but he's got a really bad heart.
Can I stop
bad
you?
heart.
I'll stop
you know he's got
Dave,
bad lungs and all.
I'll stop you there because it wasn't 2 weeks ago. It would have been.
It was 2 weeks ago tonight. 2 weeks ago tonight.
No, it was last week that he came.
Last week. That's right. You walked away last week. He came in. He went all down the streets, mate. You never told him exactly where you were going to be, and you wasn't there. He went in the studio. He walked around. He made told up. He said you weren't there. In case you got bronchitis.
Yes, my producer Davis did try and get in touch with Barry and all of the other.
Didn't try and get in touch with me, I might say.
Yeah,
didn't call me.
Don't give any fuel to this fire, please, Taylor. I'm trying to calm this guy down.
I was not called.
Dave.
Well, listen, I said, don't go up there.
Okay. Dave, listen, I've got no interest in what you've got to say because I'm going to say this, Dave. You're a drug user.
No,
you are a drug user and you are ranting away, probably high on something that you've bought.
Yeah. You're the one you're tiddly on drugs, you are, mate. I tell you, every week you go there, you're on drugs, get this geese, come and tell your place.
I am not tiddly on drugs.
You're tiddly on drugs, mate. You're tiddly on drugs.
No, I'm not. Dave,
you're tiddly on drugs.
Yeah, that's actually libelous, Dave, because...
You're tiddly on drugs, mate.
I'm not...
Something else and all.
That is, there are two...
Who's laughing at me? Come on there, I can get 1, 2 spank a lot because I can see something else. My old man, he was phoning day in, day out, week in, week out, for years and years for your phone. You're treatment, those like with
Rob Benet was laughing at you.
Can I just say...
You tell him,
is he on drugs? I think he's on drugs.
Dave, you want to get it at all, and I'll tell you something else. I'm going to your boss. I'm going to tell him these is, but you're bang out of order.
Okay, Dave, Taylor Guy wants to say something to you.
I just want to say that, I mean, Iain did get the dragon out, but he didn't follow through, so that's...
Well, I don't understand what that means anyway, but the point is, if you want to come... any of you want to...
Dave
he forgot to say ta-da before he came on the air.
Yes, could you do a ta-da?
I said that. You listen back to the podcast. I said that twice. I said it twice. So you want to say that podcast? I said it right.
Dave, listen.
My old man said he's disappointed. I thought we'd be right. You thought we'd be right.
Yeah, we're going.
Like dirt.
Shut up. We are going.
Up yours. You're dead.
Up yours. Up yours. He's put the phone down. Let's have a record and all calm down, shall we? 0330 123 1215. More of your calls after this. Come on, everybody, sing! Here we go! I was alone, I took a ride, I didn't know what I would find there. Another road, where maybe I could see another kind of guy there. Ooh, when I suddenly see you, ooh, did I tell you I need you every single day of my life? Solo. I don't know the words to this one. God, see, really, we had a really good
fun. We're like Band-Aids with the old, microphones
we're like exactly like Band-Aids. Yeah. Davis, you're out. Hey, listen, you're out of the Band-Aid. Yes.
I'm just taking some calls here. I can't sing and take calls at the same time.
When you've got your headphones on, that means you're not taking calls. I know.
He's like Ringo.
It's the theatre of radio.
Let's go to Alan in Streatham. Good evening, Alan.
Ta-da!
Ta-da! Well done, sir.
Hi, Iain.
Yeah, good.
Missed you last week.
Man, I missed you too. I feel a bit horny now, though.
Yeah, me too.
I'm going.
Dude, that last caller needs some serious Valium.
That was Dave from Pinner. He needs some what?
He needs some Valium. I was busy filling my...
Valium?
Valium. I was filling my pull box when his old man was on, and I almost wet myself.
Oh, you're the fella that sent me the email about confusing your Valium with your aspirin.
Yeah. I mixed it like up. It was a big. It was. I almost wet myself. I was so good at it.
Well, that's an exciting thing to know. If you almost wet yourself listening to this show, 0330 123 1215. Alex!
Hello.
You're going to have to wait, Alex, because I'm just going to let Chicken and Chips Boy say one thing before I cut him off. Away you go. There we go. Alex!
Hello.
Yes.
I found a dead snake in my chimney. It's true.
Hang on a second. This requires...
It is.
This requires something a little bit special. Hang on a second.
Bumhole.
No, not bumhole.
Sorry.
So we're asking.
Although
things,
that is a bit special.
That is very special. Things that have you found in your chimney. You found a dead snake. Tell us more, Alex.
It was just like lying there. It was sort of.
Well, it would have. It's dead. That's what they tend to do. These dead snakes. Yes.
And it sort of looked like a hose pipe at one end, and then you could see the head at the other side.
Are you sure? Can I just ask, Alex? Are you 100% sure it wasn't Father Christmas's penis? Are you 100% sure?
Yeah.
You are, okay, because you've seen it. Okay, so it was a dead snake.
Yeah.
How did it get into your chimney?
No idea. Not a clue. It could have been like a bird or something that just dropped it down there. I don't know.
Well, let's put this to the expert panel. Rob Bonet, your views on Alex's story.
Could it have been one of them snakes that you put by a door to let the draft come in?
No, to keep the draft out.
Keep the draft out.
That's the exact opposite.
Yes.
You've been wondering why your rooms have been getting so hot when you wanted it cold and drafty. You got the snake there. Could it have been that, Alex?
No, it couldn't.
Taylor Guy?
I was monitoring on the wireless.net.
Oh, yes, which is the chat room where you can all go and hang out with these freaks, yes.
I wasn't listening.
You weren't listening.
I'm sorry.
Well, Alex, I'm afraid you didn't quite win the attention of Taylor Guy, but you certainly won...
They're calling me a rent boy.
OK, there we go.
What's going on?
That's fantastic. Let's take... because you do... So, what? It's the real Mike Smith, everybody.
Hello.
Hello, mate.
Is Rob there?
Hello.
Rob, can I just one tip I've learnt since doing radio, and it's just it's a small thing, and it takes you a while to get it. Speak into the microphone, Rob.
Hello.
That's better.
Is
there
that
we
better?
go. That's better.
I do apologise.
Because that amplifies your voice and sends it to the radio boxes in their houses.
Right.
Nice. Yes, Mike Smith.
Rob, guess what I found in my chimney?
Do we really want to know the answer to this?
Yes.
Can you describe it?
Its name begins with Ryan.
Reynolds?
Ryan
Reynolds!
Okay, that's okay.
He has got his hair a lot longer,
Dream has
though.
been fulfilled.
Salt and pepper sideburns.
If you're just gonna take the mic, you can leave now.
Okay.
Or if you're not going to take the mic, you can leave in 17 minutes.
I love it. You don't. You're welcome to come in, but I know exactly to the minute when you're going.
Yeah, you're not.
Half an hour for me.
No, you're going. You're going in.
I want my hour, otherwise Ofcom are going to have problems.
No, Ofcom won't be having any problems. You're leaving in 16 minutes and 4 seconds.
But how rude!
Yeah, how rude! Ollie Turner's back.
Ollie!
You know we're having a quiet night for calls when the same calls get on again and again.
Record
and
holder,
again.
former.
Yes, Ollie Turner.
I was just getting really excited about January. Now I hear Peter Jarrett's got the eye out for this Sunday night slot, and Russell Brand's off the
Easy, Tiger. Come on now. Who knows what mysteries are in store in the wonderful world of Absolute Radio?
Christian O'Connell's looking for some extra hours, I hear. And
all right, just link. Right, he's banned. He's banned for the rest of the year. Ollie Turner is actually banned for the rest of the year for cheeking me. Gary from Catford.
Good evening.
Gary from Catford, hello, my good chum.
Yes, okay. Oh, God.
Taylor Guy.
No, it was him who let me come on here.
It was.
Okay.
Very gracious.
Yes.
Thank you.
I wondered if... nice to hear, Taylor Guy. I've got another question for Rob, if that's all right.
Okay.
Well, whatever.
Rob, I'm surprised you haven't bought any presents in for Ian.
Good point.
Yeah, but I'm wondering particularly if you were bringing in any Baileys or maybe a tin of baked beans.
Now, you see, this is just going off on one tangent.
What's this? Is this bullying, Rob?
No, this is my brother feeding them all stories, Lee Bonet. And one night I got drunk on Bailey's and there was a tin of beans on the bed. That was it. Not open, just a solid tin of beans.
But I don't know if that's even better.
Well, Gary, thank you for introducing an almost sexual element to the yes, he's banned for the rest of the year. Max!
Yep.
You're on the radio.
How can I just let you walk away? Let you leave without a trace? When I'm standing thinking everything with you. Woo!
Is this what
You're
the
the
show has
only
come to?
one
Really
knew me at all.
So take a look at me now. There's just an empty space. Yeah, no, okay.
Well done.
What the flippin' heck? All right, line 3, then I'm not taking any more calls for the rest of the night. Yes, line 3, you're on the wireless.
Iain, mate, I've just pulled a Christmas cracker. Do you want to know the joke inside?
I'm not sure I do.
Yeah, well, it goes a bit like this, my friend. What's the difference between Iain, Lee and Paulie? Paulie's got a job in January. Yeah!
Right, I'm doing no more phone calls. It's the first time this has ever happened on this show.
That's lucky because we haven't actually got any.
There are no... Right, we have Monkeys, Daydream Believer, and then no more phone calls. Here we go.
Iain,
it's you. I'm playing the record.
Sorry.
You've got to stop now.
Sorry, I
Shut
thought
up.
like this was private
Shut
time.
up.
I could hide neath the wings.
This is Iain Lee. The Sunday Night Show. Absolute Radio.
Hello there, Iain. It's Betty St Michael from Watford. I'm at Euston Station, coming in to be in the show with you tonight, and I don't quite know the details. Do I just ask for you at reception?
Sir Richard walked across the courtyard. He felt he was being watched. "Who's there?" he said. Suddenly, he felt his bum being pinched. He spun around. "Who's there?" he cried nervously. "It is I," came a voice from nowhere. Lex, the homosexual ghost.
Hi, Iain. This is Sarah. I'm very ashamed that I couldn't call you last week, but here I am leaving a message saying, love you lots.
Hello, Iain. This is Betty St Michael again from Watford. I've got out at Oxford Circus. I'm not entirely certain how to get to Absolute. I might be a little bit late. As fast as I can. I've got a bit of a bad chest. It's taken it out of me a little bit, so I'll be there as soon as I can.
DreamWorks presents Davis, the story of one producer's struggle to work on a better show. Starring Gerard Depardieu as Davis, Marlon Dingle as Iain Lee, Bradley from EastEnders as Rob Bonet, and Wayne Sleep as Paul Arthur Harding. Catch it now in cinemas. Davis, a true story.
Hello, this is Lex, the homosexual ghost. Ooh, I just like to say you put the words up me. Hello, Iain. It's Barry's from Watford. I think I'm nearly there. It's about 3 minutes to 11. I'm going as fast as I can. I think I'm just in the corner, so don't start without me. Bit chilly, but nearly there. All right, see you shortly. Bye. Bye-bye.
This is Janice from the London Plumbing Company. That's LPC for short. Just ringing to tell you that we'll be coming round on Tuesday, as requested, to get your career out of the toilet.
Yeah, hello Iain, it's Barry from Watford here. I've just been into reception and they said you're not actually in tonight, which is fine, but I have actually come all the way up from Watford. It's quite expensive to get. You're hiding, pretending. Just Margaret's very poorly, I've got a bad chest and no one's told me it's not happening. A little bit unfair. I'll try and... Well, I'll head off back there now. Maybe I got the wrong day, I don't know, but apparently you're not on tonight. I'll try and get back. I don't know what time now. All right. Bye. Bit naughty. Bye. Bit naughty.
M's the answer phone messages, dear listener. We've got a call. It's Verinda.
Hey.
No, you got to go ta-da.
Ta-da.
Well done. Okay.
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 So
Your Lex the homosexual ghost has really taken off in people's imaginations.
yeah. So I'm writing stuff about it.
You're actually writing stuff for it. Wow, I'd love to have a look at that one day.
Yeah. Okay. What needs a catchphrase?
Sorry?
It needs a catchphrase.
I think we've got one. Stop putting the willies up me.
No.
Quality control.
Yeah. Okay. Well, have you got any ideas, Vinny?
Hello, it's Lexi.
Well, you've changed his name to Lexi then.
Just make it sound more camp.
Already sounds quite camp, Vinny.
Who's this?
It is Robert. How are you?
Okay, yeah.
Rob Bonet and Taylor Guy are in the studio with me.
We've just been compared to Little and Large on the wireless.
Unfunny.
But they're
Is it a Phil Collins special?
It's next week.
Yeah, we're doing that over Christmas, Vinny.
Yeah, someone was doing that song, innit?
Yeah, would you like to do a Phil Collins song?
Yeah, wait, there's one song that I know.
Okay, let's hear it.
In the air of the night. Hold on. Hold on. That's about it.
Vinny, can we come back to you after a song?
Okay.
Good luck. I forgot to queue up some music. Here it is. No, that's Rob just whistling like a... Here we go. That's it. Right, okay. Vinny, you still there?
Yeah.
Okay, why were you hanging on?
There's a award ceremony yesterday, weren't there?
There was a word assembly?
award ceremony.
I don't know, because do you know where I was yesterday, Vinny? Hawaii!
Oh, yeah, you were on holiday.
No, I was working in Hawaii. So I missed...
doing?
I was interviewing the cast of Lost.
Ooh. Who did you meet?
Name a member of the cast of Lost. Apart from John Locke.
Is Mr. Echo there? Still there?
No, he left a long time ago, so try another one.
Matthew Fox.
I met Matthew Fox, yes!
Yeah. Okay,
So,
oh, yeah, that's it. One more. Terry Quinn. Is it Terry or Quinn or something?
John Locke, I didn't meet him.
Oh.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, that's it.
Okay, that's it.
Yeah.
So, the award ceremony, Vinny.
Yeah. Basically,
Yes. Do you want 10 seconds to think? It's like, chicken and chips, boy, you got 10 seconds to feel why Vinny thinks.
Verinda, I've got a real problem with you.
Time's up. Right. I just can't be bothered. Right, so Vinny. Yeah.
So, how do they decide who wins and who loses?
Who wins what?
An award, say, comedy award, best actor.
Well, people, like all the world's best comedians, like Ricky Gervais and Jimmy Carr and that bloke who does the Buzzcocks, they all sit in a room and they decide who they think is the best.
Don't you sit in the room as well, Ian?
I'm not invited to the room. Never been invited to the room.
So...
And Vinny's gone. He's just put the phone down like a massive idiot. We've got one more call, and then you boys are out of town. Gary's in Luton.
Hello, chap.
Hello, fella.
Hello.
Ta-da!
Ta-da! Well, yeah. Ta-da!
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 It's spelled T-A-D-A.
Ta-da!
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 Ta-da! Yes, okay.
Yeah, I was just reading the BBC News website and found an interesting story.
Yes.
Apparently Coronation Street's Hayley Cropper has got a High Court injunction against a Mr. Robert Bernay after he kept sending the on-screen transvestite pictures of his genitalia.
Oh, dear, Rob, is this true? Have you been hassling the on-screen transsexual?
No, I quite like the young daughter. What's her name? The one that's a bit promiscuous.
I haven't seen Coronation Street for so many years.
Neither have I. I mean, no, I don't watch that.
Well,
That's for losers.
Let's take... Well, Gary, thank you for that. I'm going to take one more call, and it's Johnny from Glastonbury again.
Ian?
Yes, mate.
Gracias, mate.
No. Right. 0330 123 1215 is the telephone number. Boys, it's been a pleasure meeting you.
Thank you.
Now get out of
Where's
my
my 12
house.
minutes?
Get
I'm
out
12
of my
minutes.
house. Get out.
You will have to drag me
Get out.
You will have to
Goodbye.
drag
Get out of
me
my house.
out.
Thank you, everyone.
Get out.
Oh, the Kings.
Get out. Yeah. What's that music? Oh, this has been playing the whole time. That blew my mind. Hey, David, someone has just sent me an email. The card game Uno, you're familiar with that? You can download it onto your iPhone for only $4.99. Fandango, if you're listening, I know I've not seen you for a week, and perhaps when we get into bed tonight we should be doing other things. Forget that. Dress down. We're going to be playing iPhone on the Uno on our iPhones, respectively.
Phone to phone. Over a network.
Over a network. Uno. So go. It's only $4.99. You can afford that. Download that. We'll have some of that. Kushti. Now, the first hour and 38 minutes of the show tonight has been absolute pony. But don't worry, because I'm going to take a couple of calls, play an ad, and then when we come back, we're going to start the show again. Yes, it'll be like about 11:43, but we're going to start the show again. Hang on a sec. Taylor Guy, what do you want?
Taylor Guy!
Yeah, you've just been in the studio. What do you want?
Yeah, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Long time no see, my friend. Long time no see.
Okay, he's banned for the rest of the month. George 2.
Hello?
Hello.
All right.
Be quick, because we're going to start the show again in a few minutes.
Yeah, I just wanted to wonder, how did you get into radio?
Drove in, didn't you?
How did I get into radio?
Yeah, I want to get involved. I want to, become a radio
Okay, shall I tell you the Okay, this is a little bit dull for people. I'll tell you the easiest way and the most surefire way to get a show... Oh, you want to present, do you?
I want to, yeah.
Okay, the easiest and most surefire way to get a job presenting on the radio is to have presented at least one television series.
Right, so how do I do that?
Hope that helps. It's a different question. It's only one question. The Merchant! Oh, sweet Lord, I can't wait to start this show again and forget this ever existed. Oh, by the way, dear listeners, download the long and the short podcast. Fingers crossed they'll work this week. We think we've discovered the flaw in the system. There is bonus material on both of them babies.
I like bonuses.
I'm glad you finished that word. Merchant.
Yes?
Yes, what do you want?
Well, really, I did find something strange in my chimney the other evening.
Okay, yes.
I found a cat.
Okay, now I'm going to ask you a question.
Yes?
Did you really find a cat?
Yes, I found a cat.
Or are you making that up to get on the radio?
I did find a cat. A small black cat.
Oh, there we go. That, dear listener, is why the show you've just... We're going to stop that. It's all gone. Right, let's just switching off. I'm going to play some adverts. When we come back, we are restarting the show. An hour and 44 minutes later than we should do. We're going to restart the show, and I promise you, it's going to be a humdinger. Set those cassette recorders recording, and Davis, start taking notes. There's Sony award-winning material coming up after this.
Oh my God, I've just been clocked by the Fed.
the world.
Iain Lee. Wow. The Sunday Night Show.
Hello.
Absolute Radio.
Oh, it's good to be back. Did you miss me when I was away? Did you hang my picture on your wall? No, you didn't, because that would be terrifying, dear listener. Good evening. Hello, this is Iain Lee on Absolute Radio. It's a short show tonight. It's only an hour and 15 minutes. Davis, how the devil are you?
I'm good. I missed you. Missed you, man.
I missed you too, man. Have you been spinning?
I have actually, yeah.
I'm enjoying the spin. I haven't done it for a week, although what I was doing last week, which is very exciting, I was in Hawaii, by the way, dear listener, which is a very strange place, but I was getting up about 6:45 in the morning, running on the beach for 40 minutes.
Did you have a freshly squeezed orange juice? Go for a run?
I had a $30 buffet breakfast. The most amazing buffet breakfast I've ever had in my life. They had an omelette bar.
Nice.
But there's a fella doing 4 omelettes. What do you want in your omelette? I'll have that. Did it like that. Fantastic. The phones are ringing. Let's go to the phones. Line 3, you're on the wireless.
Yeah, Ian, you know what I said? It was really nice to meet you.
Yeah?
Yeah, like.
Up yours. Let's take a couple of quick calls and then we'll start the show. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Ian!
Yes!
What's going on, dude?
I'm just starting the show.
What do you mean you're starting the show?
I'm just starting the show now.
Listen, you know that dude you had last week?
I wasn't here last week.
Yeah, I'm saying, you know that dude you had on here? What's it, Gerard or whatever his name was?
No, I don't, because I wasn't here. I was in Hawaii, of all places. So, I'm a little bit tanned, but only on the front. And I'm burnt just underneath one arm, so I sort of slept like that in the sun. But I'm tanned on the front and pale on the back, because I didn't do none of that turning over nonsense. Right, so, 0330 123 1215 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. Here are some of the things that I would like to discuss this evening. First of all, everyone who comes on the air has to start their phone call by going, ta-da! Because I was watching the telly. What was I watching? I was watching Come Dine. Have you seen Come Dine With Me, David?
I love Come Dine With Me.
It's the best.
It's brilliant.
Did you see the one this week? We Sky Plus them, and I watched 2 of them back to back this evening, where it was 3 fat women and a Christian.
I didn't see this week's, but...
Oh, man, it was 3 fat women, right? And they're doing this thing about, oh, we're powerful women, we're feisty women. No, you're not, you're fat women. That's what oh, we're very powerful women and men are intimidated. No, you're rude, horrible, bullying fat women. That's what they were. And there was a really sweet Christian bloke who ended up in tears in the cab on the way home.
They always seem to put one religious person in there.
Yeah, mix it up.
Yeah, I remember one with a vicar or something, and I remember they went round his house and they found some kinky stuff in his cupboard.
Kinky vicar, kinky
Now
vicar.
you sound like the voiceover guy on it.
He's funny, that guy. Dave, I don't know who he is. Dave Lamb. We should get him on the show one day. I don't know who he is. He's hilarious.
Okay, maybe we can have a cook-off.
Let's get Dave Lamb on the phone one day if we can. See if we can do that for
Dave
next week.
Lamb,
Let's get Dave Lamb. That's his name.
Okay.
From, anyway, what was I talking about that for? There was... Oh, yeah, and there was one bit where the Christian fella, knocked on the door. Maybe it wasn't that. Maybe it was the other episode. Anyway, the woman opened the door, he went, ta-da! And did that, the arms at the side, waving the hands and everything. It was fantastic. So, we should have... No one says ta-da anymore. So, when you come on the air, 0330, you can start taking them calls now, apart from line 1. 0330 123 1215 is the telephone number. When you come on the air, you must start your conversation by going, ta-da! Also, now this is really bugging me, words or phrases you never want to hear again. Yes, some people would say the phrase... I remember reading a review of a TV show I did once, and it said... It's something along the lines of... despite this show starting with the 4 most feared words in television, hello, I'm Iain Lee, it wasn't actually that bad. But words and phrases, I'm stuck in a cable here, that you never want to hear again. I'll tell you why. In Hawaii, they say aloha all the flipping time. Aloha, 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 aloha. No, don't say it. Don't say it, because I believe aloha is Hawaiian for irritating. It's the most irritating word. It's cute the first time. Aloha. By the end of it, every time someone said it, we wanted to smack them in the mouth. 0330 123 1215. Words or phrases you never want to hear again. And here's one more to get the show up and running. Have you ever... Not that we condone this, by the way, but have you ever graffitied your name anywhere? Or... have you ever written your name or initials in concrete? You know when they're like laying... I've always wanted to do this. I've never found the right situation. Where they're like laying concrete on the floor or and people put their initials in. Have you ever done that, dear listener? And let's find a map of listeners' initials and names scattered around the country, graffitied or in concrete. We don't condone it, it's illegal, but we're interested. 0330 123 1215. You can call on that and anything that you fancy calling on at all. Tarek's called in. He used to be banned. The ban is lifted. Tarek, welcome.
Welcome back to you.
Welcome. I'm going to sneeze. Oh, Jesus!
God bless you.
God bless you. What does Gesundheit mean?
What?
Gesundheit. Hang on, I've got a recording of someone saying it. Hang on.
Konnichiwa!
No, that's not it. Hang on, this is. I've got a recording of someone saying it.
No,
No, that's not it. Gesundheit.
I have no idea, my friend.
Have you never heard that phrase?
No.
They say it in America instead of bless you, I think. Can we get an American calling? If you're an American, pick up the phone. 0330 123 1215. What the bloody hell does Gesundheit mean?
Yeah, I'd like to know, actually.
Yeah, I would like to know. Tarek, what can I do for you, my love?
Yeah,
Can I just say, the first 5 minutes of this show have been pretty darn good, haven't they?
well, I must say the whole show's been pretty good.
First hour and 45 minutes didn't exist.
Oh, alright, first 5
First 5 minutes of this show have been a real humdinger. Yes, Tarek, come on.
The previous hour and so, 40 minutes have been pretty flabby.
It was more Jeff pre-recorded stuff. Tarek, what can I do for you?
Come dine with me.
Oh, the best programme in the world!
I have to agree.
Wait, do you know what? They asked me to do it, and I'm sort of regretting saying no. I'm not actually, because there was no money in it. You get £1,000 that goes to charity. Up yours, Delors. I want money in my pocket if I've got...
No, man. Bill Buckley took his money.
No, Bill Buckley wasn't on the celebrity one. He was just a punter.
Oh, right.
Oh, they wanted me to go on a celebrity one with, like, people like,
He was smart, wasn't he?
Stringfellow and whatever. Did Bill Buckley win it?
Yeah.
Did he win it?
He won it.
Do you know what? Bill Buckley, dear listener, you don't know, he works on another radio station I used to work on. He used to be a presenter on That's Life. The nicest man in the world. I meant to send him an email the other night just because I was listening to him and I thought, I miss you, Bill. I'm going to email him tomorrow. He's the nicest man.
He's my Facebook friend.
Ah.
No, Bill Buckley's a good
But did you see the episode this week with the Christian and the 3 fat women?
I missed it, man. I bust it, though.
I was getting so angry watching that because they were like these sort of women who every time the fella says something like, "Don't worry, girls, I can hold my own." Oh yeah, I bet you can. They kept making jokes about penises. I just say, hang on, I've got a bit of meat. I've only got a small one. Oh yeah, I bet you have. Stop it. Stop picking on him. It was horrible.
They are so two-faced, the characters who were on the show.
Yeah, I love it. Did you see the one with the Ferrari last week?
That was brilliant.
He was good when the Ferrari fella was talking about all the mistakes in James Bond films and things.
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't see it, did you?
No, I was just
you were buffing. You were bluffing. You were buffing me off.
I was indulging you, my friend.
In that case, Tarek, I'm going to have to say good evening to you.
Good evening.
Good evening. Let's go to Midge. No, that's not how we're starting the phone calls.
Oh, Happy New Year!
No, that's not
Christmas.
No, that's not how that's not how we're starting the phone calls tonight.
What do you mean? Where did you last week?
Ta-da.
Ta-da.
No. Ta-da. Give me a clue. We'll go ta-da.
Oh, ta-da!
There we go. Well done. If you were here, I'd high-five you.
Oh, ta-da!
Ta-da. What do you want, you muppet?
Want your body. Joking. Oh, what happened last
Did he just say he wants my body?
He did.
Okay.
Oh, man, I was looking all over for you.
I was in Hawaii.
Oh, ta-da. Ta-da. Oh, what did you do there, then? Because I thought you was on Christmas holiday, then.
No, I was interviewing the cast of Lost. I got a call the Monday after my last show here saying, Ian, you're going to Hawaii on Saturday. I was like, wicked!
Yeah!
And I got back to my flat at 2 o'clock this afternoon today. I am knackered.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Well, when are they going to finish that series?
There's 2 more series coming up.
Oh, it's so long.
Yeah, so long.
Well, it's good. It's good.
It's good. Well, Midge, it's been dull talking to you, so I'm going to play a Stereophonics record.
Ta-da!
Yeah, here we go. This is more like it. 0330 123 1215. If you want to take part in Radio Gold, call up now, dear listener.
Standing at the bus stop.
Iain Lee, The Sunday Night Show. Absolute Radio.
Now, excuse my ignorance on this. I thought all of Leonard... obviously I'm wrong. I thought all of Leonard Skinner were dead. There's some of them are, aren't there? Was it a plane crash or something?
Yeah, it was a plane crash. I think some of them are still alive.
Well, I'm assuming they are, as we've just
If they're still
advertised. They're doing a
playing,
gig. I'm guessing there are several of the members... Oh, the lady from New York has just put the phone down.
Do you want me to call her
If we
back?
can get her back, that'd be good. I'm assuming that. I wouldn't mind Leonard Skinner. Good band. Right. 0330 123 1215 is the telephone number. Let's rattle through the business we've got. It's a short show tonight. Everyone who starts their phone conversation must start it with... Ta-da! And I'm hoping at home you're doing the hands as well, the kind of shaky jazz hands. Oh no, we didn't do that. Words you never want to hear again after aloha. I've been aloha-ed out. And also, have you ever written your name in graffiti or in concrete? Soft, wet concrete. Let's try and make a map of the UK with the listeners' names, dear listener. James B.
Ta-da!
Ta-da! Yeah, I'm good, fella. How are you?
Not bad, mate. Right, well, the other day, I was with my mate Thomas Gordon in Gainsborough, right?
Yes.
And there's some concrete on the floor.
Yeah.
So I walked over to it with my finger, wrote my name in it, didn't I?
Yeah.
He did it, but he didn't use his finger, did he? And I tell you what, he got a dirty.
Oh, no, for goodness sakes. She's back, dear listener. Oh, hang on, my touch screen's gone. New York Carla.
Hello, ta-da!
Ta-da!
I think I'm playing along, right?
You're playing along. Are you actually in New York as we speak?
I'm not in New York. I'm here in the UK, down on the south coast.
I was in your country earlier today.
Did you say hello to everyone for
I
me?
said hello to literally everyone, but I was on the other side. I was in San Francisco.
Awesome. Well, you know, we're all kind of connected somewhere in the middle, so it's cool.
Somewhere in the middle, connected via the Bible Belt, I believe. No.
Yeah, I make no claims to the Bible Belt.
Have you ever been to Hawaii?
Do you know, I haven't.
Right, can I just say, the beaches and the mountains, wonderful, beautiful scenery. The town of Waikiki,
yeah,
a little bit crap. Not a lot going on. There's lots of ABC stores selling rubbish there.
I think unless you're actually on holiday in Hawaii, it seems to be a place forgotten by time.
It's a very strange... It was. Hey, I got to hang out with the cast of Lost, which was fantastic. But just the
very cool.
And sitting on the beach, and it was beautiful. The scenery's beautiful. The town, it's a bit rubbish. I can live without that.
Well, yeah, nobody's ever claimed to go to Hawaii for like the nightlife or anything like that. I think it is the scenery.
It is this. I meant to play Hawaii. This is what the whole show was meant to be. Hawaiian music tonight, and I've completely forgotten. Hang on a minute. Hang on, stay there.
Surely there has to be some Don Ho in there somewhere.
A little bit of. I wanted to buy some. Oh, hang on. That's not Hawaiian at all, is it? I wanted to buy some the Beatles music, but done Hawaiian style, but I couldn't find any anywhere. There must be some. Oh, hang on a minute. Let's here we go. Here's hang on. PQR
and.
Hang on, don't worry, we're on TV. Hawaii. Here we go. Hang on, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Shh. Here we go. No, hang on, that's not it. Here we go. This is it. Here we go. This is it. Shh. Oh no, that's not it. Here we go. There we go. Do you wanna go down to Hawaii? Back to Hawaii. Oh, you. That's the closest I've got. Anyway, sorry, I was actually realised that was embarrassing. So
that's fine.
That's fine. Hey, listen, he's describing Hawaii. Okay, the Beach Boys are here. Let's say. Here we go.
I heard about all the pretty girls with their grass skirts down to their knees.
Right, I'll stop you there, Mike Love. Hardly any pretty girls, no grass skirts anywhere to be seen. Let's carry on with the Beach Boys' description of this mystical island.
I wanted to see the island called Hawaii. Go to Hawaii,
Go to Hawaii. Oh, yeah. It's a little bit high for me, Carl. Let's just hear the next verse. Let's hear how they describe Hawaii. Hang on, here we go.
Now I don't care what town you're from, but don't tell me that they got bigger waves. 'Cause everyone that goes comes back with nothing to rave.
Yeah, I didn't come back with raves, Mike Love. I tell you that.
Well,
sorry.
you know, it's all a bit cliched, the grass skirts and the pretty girls and surf and all the rest of it. Who needs it?
In all honesty, a lot of the women, very ugly there. Now, Carla, you did not call up to hear me banging on and playing Beach Boys
I
tracks?
didn't, but I'm really pleased it happened.
Well done. What can I do for you?
Well, I'm pretty sure
Hang
that
on
you
a
were
second,
looking...
hang on, stop! Stop there, I've just heard... Hang on, listen to this, listen. Here we go.
Now pretty soon
This winter...
they'll hold the surfing championship of the year.
This winter they'll hold the surfing... The surfing championship of the year was happening while I was there! This song
Was
is...
it?
Yes, it was! In fact, I convinced the cab driver my name was Mad Dog and I was a British UK surfer and that I could teach them a thing or two. This song is like a prophecy. Anyway, Carla, please, could you get to the point? You're actually dragging us out a little bit long.
I didn't mean to keep you,
No,
but
we are, 'cause ZZ
you
Top coming
sort
up
of
soon.
answered your own question.
Oh, yes.
You wanted to know what Gesundheit meant.
Gesundheit, yes.
But you were absolutely right, though. It is when people sneeze. That's kind of how they greet it.
Well, I know when they do it, but what does it mean, though?
Oh, well, I don't know. I mean, the closest I could guess is that it sounds sort of German, but not really.
So hang on a minute. No disrespect, love. Thank you, Beach Boys. Hang on. You've been on the line for about 10 minutes, wittering on about Hawaii and your generalisations about them wearing grass skirts and being
I know.
beautiful and the surfing championship of the year. The question you've come on to answer is, the question is, what does Gesundheit mean? And you don't know the answer.
Wow.
I know when they say it, I want to know what it means, Carla! If anything, you frustrated me even more!
It means God bless you.
Oh.
Bless you.
I'm fading you down and fading ZZ Top up. I hope that's all right.
Okay.
Yeah. 0330 123 1215. More calls after the ZZ Top. Thank you.
This brand new album is called Hawaii 5-0. Proving once again that the fabulous Ventures are definitely instrumental in your life. The Ventures personally and proudly present on the Always Together Liberty label a skyrocketing spectrum of smash sound. Created a universal instrumental institution, and when they do a hit, you know it's been done. Hawaii 5-0, also available in 4-track, 8-track, and cassette.
This sounds like the best album I've never heard in my life. Hawaii 5-0? Oh, my project this week, dear listener, is to hunt down the Ventures and this. Listen! Wow, those guys are rocking, huh? Don't seem convinced, Davis.
No, I like it. Hawaii 5-0 is great.
Like that.
Yeah.
Hawaii 5-0. Martin!
Aloha.
Hello. No, that's the
Ta-da.
wrong. That's better. You've done the exact
Is that
opposite.
better?
That's better. Martin, you can answer the question that's been bugging the whole nation. Gesundheit.
Yes, German.
Yeah, what does it mean?
Means good health.
Oh, I've just seen I've got like 7 emails from people all over the world saying the same thing, yes.
Yeah, you do it when you crack your glasses.
No,
So
you
why
don't.
someone would do it when you sneeze,
When you
saying
crack-
good health, and it's too late.
When you crack your glasses, what, like cheers?
Yeah.
No, that's, you say, like, bottoms up.
Yeah, bottoms up. Good health.
Oh, this is next week's show. This is what next week's show is we compile the definitive list of the top 101 things you say instead of cheers.
Brilliant.
That's next week's show. I want 101 different things you say when you raise a glass, when you chink glasses. Instead of saying cheers, bottoms up, salut.
Chin chin.
Chin chin. Oh, save it. So this is next week's show. This is brilliant.
Great list.
Why have I never thought of doing that before? Martin, you've inspired next week's show, even though you don't quite know it.
I'll be on it. I'm going to start writing them down.
Good lad, you do. We'll speak to you next week, Martin. Thank you. Lard!
Ta-da!
Doesn't it sound like a good show next week?
Yeah.
101.
I already know what to say.
Well, no, don't say it now.
I won't.
Actually, we could just we could say something which is going to be perfect for the trail. So we need somebody to say what's happening on the show next week, Ian.
Oh, right, Lard.
Yeah.
Right, I need you to say what's happening on the show next week, Ian.
What's happening on the show next week, Ian?
Right, I need you to just wait and do it now.
What's happening on the show next week, Ian?
Well, it's funny you should ask, Lard, because... No, I muffed it up. Do it again.
What's happening on the show next week, Ian?
Well, isn't it funny you ask me, Lard? Because next week, we're going to be compiling the definitive 101 things you can say instead of cheers when you raise your boozy glasses, Lard. Are you going to be listening?
Oh, yes. I've seen a dog off a telly then, though.
Yeah,
It didn't quite work. Does anybody else want to have a go?
We'll have a... hang on. We'll get someone in a second. Lard, what can I do for you, my friend?
I've got two things. The first one, a word I never want to hear again.
Yeah.
And somewhere I've put graffiti.
Go on, then.
The word
The word you never hear again is, you're arrested for doing graffiti.
No, midwifery.
Why? Why is that? Are you a midwife?
No, I just find it... why don't we just say midwifing? When you're being somebody's wife, they don't say, I'm committing wifery, do they? It's right, though.
He's got a good point. I'm laughing at the fool, but he's actually got a good point. Midwifery is one of those made-up words, isn't it? Pompous nonsense.
Exactly.
Lard, and where have you graffitied?
On the stage, on the edge of the stage of a little civic in Wolverhampton.
And what did you write?
My name, Lard. I was at a gig, and the artist was doing a signing, and I had the marker in my hand after.
And you couldn't...
He went on stage, and I was at the front, and I thought, I'll just put my name.
Who was doing the signing?
You might never heard of him. He was in an 80s band called Dogs D'Amour, and the singer's called Tyler.
I'm aware of Dogs D'Amour. Well done. Lard, well done. You're a naughty boy. We don't condone it, but thank you for that.
OK, cheers.
Good lad. There we go. OK. Apple Tom.
Ta-da!
Well done. Can you say, Iain, what's on the show next week?
Iain, what's on the show next week?
Well, isn't it fun? Can you say next? You need to enunciate the next.
Iain, what's on the show next week?
Well, funny you should ask me, Apple Tom, because on the show next week, we're going to be compiling the definitive 101 things you can say instead of cheers when you're raising a boozy glass. You going to be listening?
Of course I will.
It's probably the best we're going to get, Dave.
All right.
Probably the best. If anyone else wants to have a go, 0330 123 1215. Apple Tom, what can I do for you, my love?
Well, I was ringing in about that annoying phrases thing, actually.
Go on.
Let's agree to disagree.
Oh, no. Let's not. No. Let's have an argument, and one of us will prove our point.
Exactly. That's not just I've run out of things to say, so I'm just going to say this.
When I did work on another radio station that was more speech-based, and people would actually phone up for debates, and it was normally stroppy people would go, I tell you what, Iain, let's agree to disagree. No, let's not, because I'm right, and you know I'm right, and you know I'm about to crack you. So we will see this through to the end, my dear friend, even if it means wrestling greased up naked in front of a fire, the way God intended man and man to fight.
Exactly.
Tom, thank you for that. I totally take that on board. Let's try, good evening.
Good evening. What's on the show next week, Iain?
Okay, no, that was good, but I need to have the music down, right? And you need to say ta-da.
Ta-da!
Okay, now do the question, but with enthusiasm.
Good evening, Iain. What's on the show next week?
No, not as if your nan's just died. Do it with enthusiasm.
Good evening, Iain. What's on the show next week?
No, okay, right. Davis, give an example of how to do it, because he's obviously nervous.
Iain? What's on the show next week?
No, that just sounds like you're in Scooby-Doo or so. She was like, Iain, what's on the show next week?
Iain, what is on the show next week?
Oh, you're awful acting there.
Iain, what's on the show next week?
Oh, right, hang on a second. Right. T-Rex, tell them how it's done.
Iain, what is on the show next week?
No, okay, that was awful. Let's just hang on a second. This is Paul's stuff. Look, I can't give it.
Hello?
Jonathan, you try it.
Hi, and welcome to the Iain Lee Show with me, Jonathan, you, Iain Lee. Ta-da.
Yeah, okay.
That was quite good. Iain, what's on the show next week?
I see what you've done there, Jonathan. Well done. But we're trying to get people to say, Iain, what's on the show next week?
Hey, Iain, what's on the show next week?
Right, okay, that's good. Try it one more time.
Iain, what's on the show next week?
Well, funny, you should ask Jonathan, because next week we're going to be compiling the top 101 different things you can say instead of cheers when you're raising a boozy glass. You're going to be... No, you ballsed it up. Right,
line two. Try
no, it's just... OK, let's try...
Try line two.
He's gone. Right, let's play... hang on, what the hell is the Paralyzer? Finger 11. It sounds intriguing. Let's have some of this.
Iain Lee, The Sunday Night Show. Absolute Radio.
I'm feeling it now. Doing these shows are only an hour and 15 minutes long. You get the buzz! I wasn't sure what was happening there. Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening. What do you want, fella?
We want to know what you do with the rest of your time during the week.
Who's we?
Well, all of us listeners.
All of you... Well, hang on. Let's see if that's true. Jonathan, do you want to know what I do with the rest of my time in the week?
I've always wondered.
OK, well, let's... hang on a bit. I haven't got my diary. Hang on, say that. I have got my diary. Well, I can tell you exactly what I'm doing this week. Let's have a look, shall we, at the old diary. Right. Okay, tomorrow daytime, I'm sleeping in and sleeping off my jet lag. Tomorrow evening, I'm doing a comedy gig somewhere in London. On Tuesday, doing nothing in the morning, then I'm being driven somewhere for the one show in the afternoon. That's if I haven't got a cold, in which case I might not go because I don't feel very well. Wednesday morning, filming for the one show unless I feel very ill. Then coming back. Thursday, I'm recording a podcast for MSN. And I've got a meeting in the afternoon. And then I'm doing some stand-up comedy in the evening. Friday, I'm doing a voiceover for Dave. Got a meeting, and then maybe doing the one show in the evening, unless I've got a cold still, in which case I'm not doing it. How does that sound?
Can we have some of your comedy on the radio?
You cheeky sod. Jonathan.
Yes.
It's your turn.
Okay, well, I've got a phrase that I never want to hear again.
Let's have it.
Chill out, mate.
Oh, chill out.
I mean, when is that ever going to make you chill out?
It's. I remember the first time I heard the word chill, and it was my friend, I say friend, Rodrigo Fuentes Carradi something or other. He beat me up a little bit later on in our careers together. And it was in the sixth form common room, and he went, all right, guys, just chill. And me and my friend Malcolm Richmond wet ourselves with laughter at his ridiculous phrase. Little did we know, he was actually years ahead of his time. Look, I tell you what's worse than that, Jonathan.
What?
Chillax.
Chillax.
Oh, chillax makes me want to eat my own children. Jonathan, thank you for that. Taylor Guy.
Hello, Taylor Guy.
Taylor Guy.
You alright?
Yeah, the show's been much, much better now.
Well, you see, this is it. You keep, slagging off the first bit of the show, but sure that was the comedy gold, wasn't it?
Yeah. Zoe.
Hello.
Hello, Zoe.
Hello.
You're a lady.
I'm a lady.
I've been accused of not having enough women on this show. What the hell can I do to attract them to us?
I don't know. I'm sure I'll compile a list and...
Compile a list. I want it next week. I want it next week. Next week is going to be, as well as 101 ways of saying cheers, it's also a ladies' special.
A ladies'
Ladies' night.
I can help with that.
Yeah, because I believe you are, in fact, a
I want to
lady.
ask you what's on the show next week.
Oh, you want to do that?
In a very seductive, very kind of excited voice.
Okay, well, okay, okay, away you go then.
Ian.
Hang on a minute. Turn your radio off in the background, first of all. That's the first.
That's better. Is that better?
That's better.
Ian, what is on the show next week?
Well, isn't it? No, I thought you were going to be seductive. That
wasn't very seductive.
Sounded like you were stoned or something.
Well.
You want to do it like this? Do it like this. It'd be like, so, Ian, what's going to be on the show next week?
Okay. Ian, what's on the show next week?
What that sounds like is, you know, when you're on the phone to like your boyfriend or something, but
Right.
you're only on the phone because there is a man in your flat with a gun pointing at your head, saying, "Phone your boyfriend up, otherwise I'll blow your head off." And so you're terrified, but you're trying to act normal so that he doesn't know, but you want him to know. But you're
But seductive isn't normal, you see.
No, that wasn't okay. So do it real. Well, be really breathy and
sultry.
Sultry, yeah.
Ian, what's on the show next week?
Well, it's funny you should ask, sexy. Oh, you've muffed it up by laughing. That was better. Right, do it. This is it. Press record and play, Davis. Here we go. This is the trail for next week's show. Go on.
Ian.
Yes?
What's on the show next week?
Well, it's funny you should ask, scary, sexy lady, because next week we're going to be writing down 101 different ways of saying cheers when you raise a boozy glass.
Yay.
Are you cut that bit out? Are you going to be listening?
Of course I am. Absolutely.
Thank you, Zoe.
No worries.
There we go. That was about as sexy as a table leg. Martin.
Hello.
Hang on, you've just been on, haven't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ian?
Yes?
What are you going to be doing next week?
Oh, jeez, that was terrifying. Right, one more call, then we'll do Triple M. Let's try, it's Sir Darren of Telford.
Ta-da!
Well done, my love.
I've got two things.
Yes?
I'll have a go at what's on the show next week. Can I have a go at that?
Yeah, go on, away you go.
Yo, dude! What's on the show next week?
We are never going to use that in a million years, Sir Darren.
Okay, then.
Sorry
okay,
about
sorry.
that, sorry.
Can I, one more thing.
Yes.
Words I hate.
Yes.
And I hate to hear it from kids, really, these little kids. And I can't even say it. F-A-R-T.
Fart?
Yeah,
I don't like that word. Yeah, no, it makes me very uncomfortable.
Yeah, especially when kids say it.
No, I prefer the word grunt.
Yeah, anything but that word.
What do you prefer, Davis?
Pump.
Pump, grunt, or if there's a lady in the room, I'll say, "Oh, excuse me, madam, I've just cut the cheese." That's a little bit more gentle, I think. Darren, thank you for that. Right, let's play a record. Then after this record, it's called Straight to Air. 0330 123 1215. Oh, God, hang on. I should be ready. Now I am.
It's time for the most dangerous part of the show. Triple M. Straight to Air.
Give it to me, line 3. Worries for another day. Let the music play. Down the Fraggle Rock. Who was the fella in the lighthouse in Fraggle Rock? There was two. There was John Gordon Sinclair was one, and then there was someone else, quite a famous actor, I think. Unless it was him, I don't know. There was someone who. Well, there's a question for the last 30 minutes of the show before Tim Litchfield at 1 o'clock. Who was the other fella in the lighthouse? 0330 123. Thank you for that, line 3. 0330 123 1215 is the telephone number. Calls go straight to air now. Davis is taking it easy. You can come in here if you want, Davis. Don't have to. Do whatever you fancy.
I'm printing out the blogs, actually, for the Sonys.
Oh, well done. Good lad. Yes. This is it. Sony Gold, the last 45 minutes of this show. 7-second delay. Don't swear. Don't be libelous. You will be cut off, and we have the technology to ban you from ever calling this station ever again. Line for 5, you're on the wireless.
Hey, little hen, when will you lay me an egg for my tea?
Good lads. I'm a believer. 6, you're on the wireless.
Square root of 47. 49.
Sorry?
Square root of 49.
What?
What's the square root of 49?
7.
No, 7 or minus 7. Ha ha.
Oh, someone just punked us with an intricate maths joke. Good work. Line 8, you're on the wireless.
Hello?
Hello, that's you?
Yes.
No. Six, you're on the wireless. Yeah, you can't hear a thing there, okay. 10, you're on the wireless.
You're the wish you are I had.
You're the wish you are I had. You're the wish that I had.
We bring you.
Line 9, you're on the wireless.
Ian, I think I've picked up the wrong bag when I left the studio. This one's got about 12 copies of Fist. That's not mine.
That must be Davis's. We'll sort something out in the week. Line 6, you're on the wireless.
Ta-da!
Little hen, when will you lay me an egg for my tea? Hey, little hen, when will you try to supply one for me?
Hey, little hen, when will you lay me an egg for my tea? Hey, little hen, when will you try to provide one for me? It's one of the greatest songs ever written. Let's go to line 4. 4, you're on the wireless.
Ta-da.
Yes. Is that it?
Hello?
Yes.
It's Theo Watkins here.
Theo Watkins, good lad.
You're doing the whole words that you don't want to hear again.
That's correct.
When people say literally.
And they don't mean it in the slightest.
Yes, they say like, oh,
You know, I'm literally going to die in a minute.
And of course they don't, do they? Sometimes I wish they would. Theo, thank you for that. Got to play a record now.
Hey, little hen, when, la 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 la, Iain Lee. Oh, lay me an egg for my tea.
It's nearly the end, dear listener. It's 19 minutes to go, and I'm going to play a long record at the end. It lasts about 18 minutes. No. But Tim Litchfield is on at 1 o'clock, so feel free to listen to him, for he's nice, man. I like him. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Oh, ta-da.
Ta-da! What's this? This rings a bell. It's Christmassy, obviously. Oh, that's Igor's Christmas song. Yes, I remember that. Let's try line 7. 7, you're on the wireless.
Hi, Ian. It's Gary from the Luton.
Hello, Gary.
Hello. You know you did a topic in a bit of the show that didn't happen. If you could ask the Queen any questions.
Yes, we didn't do that at all.
Yes, yeah. Well, if you did have done it, I'd have done... Have you any jobs going in the Palace in January for an out-of-work DJ named Iain Lee? You wouldn't mind being bummed by senior roles if necessary.
I don't like the assumption by everyone that I'm not coming back. Fingers crossed, I'm assuming I am coming back. 6, you're on the wireless.
Iain Lee, no retreat. Jump up and down like an athlete.
I didn't get that, but it sounded passionate, and that's the main thing. Let's try line 5. 5, you're on the wireless.
Ian, was that really the real Hey Little Hen Man, the original?
It was a recording of the Hey Little Hen Man, yes.
Oh, no. Hey, I missed him.
Oh, I miss him too. Do you know he used to work in the pornographic industry? It's true, absolutely true.
I heard you say.
Yeah, absolutely true. Yeah, he's a pornographer.
Can we have a sing song?
Yeah, go on, what do you want to sing?
I think you know this one. Let's go. Hey, Alexander Selsden.
Oh, here we go. It's the theme tune to Quincy. Can I remember it? Okay, these are the lyrics. Hi, my name is Quincy. I'm a little frisky. I jerk around parties, then have sex. On my yacht you'll find me with a lady lay beside me. Is she dead? I'll check her leg. Hi, my name is Quincy. I'm a little frisky.
It's the old times, Ian.
Oh, man. Big up yourself, my friend. Big up yourself. Not got a clue. Let's try... before Christmas, I will try and hunt down the version... I keep meaning to find it. The version of Hawaii Five-0 sung by Sammy Davis Jr. We will play the whole thing before... sometime over Christmas. It is the best song ever.
Is it not on iTunes?
No, it's not on. It's really someone emailed me the website when I mentioned it a few weeks ago, actually, and you have to download it off some weird website. I will find it. Screw music policy. We're going to play the whole thing on the show nearest to Christmas because it is the best, most joyous piece of music I have ever heard in my life. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Ian.
Yeah. I think he just fell off a cliff as we were doing that. Line 4, you're on the wireless.
This is Elvis Presley. I'd like to wish you a Merry Christmas and a wonderful New Year. 'Tis a season to be rocking, so put on your blue suede shoes and rock out.
Well, thanks, Elvis. Well, what I said to Vinny...
Alive and well.
Yeah, I take it all back, Vinny. You're not a complete mupp. Well, nah. 5, you're on the wireless.
Oh, that dog. Don't forget your favourite cat. Don't forget your dog. Don't forget your favourite cat. Bring him up, dog. Yeah. Bring up, dog. Bring him up, dog. Bring up, dog. Yeah.
It's in a very, very surreal tone. 0330 123 1215 is the telephone number. No, I do get accused of being slightly blokish, this show. I can see from my screen, from the way the system works, no girls are calling in. No girls call in for the Triple M bit of the show. I wonder if that's because they're like a little bit too sensible. But it'd be nice to have a run of girls for the last 5-10 minutes of the show. 0330 123 1215, please. It'd be nice, wouldn't it? Let's try see if line 7's a girl. Line 7, are you a girl?
Oh, da.
day's night, I've been rocking like a dog. Oh, God, I'm so bunged up. I just need some night nurse and some sleep, please, Mum. One, you're on the wireless.
Hello, it's Telly Guy here, and I have a coded message for you.
Yes.
Coded message.
Yes.
Would AR go for drinks with TG before Christmas?
It's not that coded, is it? I thought he'd be older than he was. And I also thought, from listening to him on the phone, he was a heterosexual as well. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Ian.
Hello there.
I can be a girl for you if you want, Ian. I love you, Ian.
Yeah, I'm going to cut you off.
No, Ian, don't. I love you.
Yeah, no, I'm going to cut you off because you're a bit creepy.
No, I'm not, Ian. I'm a lovely boy.
No, you're very, very creepy. Let's try this one. Line 5, you're on the wireless.
Hiya, I'm a girl, so I've called. I have no idea what this station is.
Steady, yes. You don't know what this station is?
No, I'm just in the back of a car.
I bet you are.
And like, we're just listening to it, and I don't know what everyone's doing, but, you said to call if you're a girl, and so I did.
So who are you?
I'm on the radio, guys!
That'll do. We'll end that there, shall we? Just thank you very much for that. It's good to know you're listening. We were very close to a swear, and it's it's one of the stronger ones, and it's like playing with fire. One, you're on the wireless.
Hello, can I challenge you to a Pradeep?
Oh, I'm losing my voice, but let me. Okay, hang on.
Let me get into a position that I can do it. Okay.
You will probably win because my voice is going. Okay.
Okay, you ready?
Hang on. I'm a bit snotty. Ready? Davis, can you count us down from 3 to 1, please?
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, bloody
Still going.
Oh.
Do you feel bad now, Vicky?
I feel like really bad, but I'm laying down.
Bah! Come on! That was 3 times the length of your Pradeep, woman! You know nothing! Oh! 2, you're on the wireless.
Ian!
Yes, my friend.
How was your holiday?
I was working.
Oh, were you working?
I was working.
Where were you working? You're on the cruise ship?
I was not cruising, no.
No, not on the ship?
No, I was in Hawaii, you muppet.
Did you see Amy McDonald?
Oh, for goodness sakes. I think that Pradeep may have actually just knackered my voice completely.
Yeah, he'd be great fun on Come Dine With Me.
Oh.
It'd just be all the chat would be about Amy McDonald.
Oh, no, Amy McDonald. Line 1, you're on the wireless.
Hey boy, it's Daddy and Lee boy.
Yes, it is.
This is George Lamb here, boy.
Oh.
Now you listen up, and you listen up real tight.
Yes.
If you balls up my show like you ballsed up Jeff Lloyd's show, I will tear you limb from limb.
Okay, thank you. No, I've got a clue what that was. He did sound very much like
Jeff Lloyd.
Jeff Lloyd, yeah, that's what he calls it. Very strange. Line 8, you're on the wireless.
Ian.
Hello.
What's Hawaiian food like?
Well, it turns out they eat lots of tacos and salads.
And burgers with pineapples on.
Burgers with Do you know, it was hard work being a vegetarian, A, in Hawaii, and B, with the Muppets I was filming with, because they're all like meat-eating boozers. And I was in a terrible position there. Line 5. Hello, Line 5.
Hello.
Hello, you're on the air.
Hi there. On the air. Hope not. I've got a story for you because I'm a girl, so I can ring in.
Well, you are on the air, so just tell us. Is it rude?
No, not at all.
Okay.
I've just had some information from the person that was driving me home. Yes. It's amazing, his claim to fame. You have to listen to him.
Okay.
Hang on. Dave, come here, quick.
Oh, it's a bloke.
Dave, put the bloody thing down. Hello.
Turn the radio off.
Hello.
Hello, Dave.
Hi.
Well, your mum says you want to come on the air.
It's not my mum.
Oh, I'm sorry.
My friend.
Okay, your lover. So your lover says you want to come
No,
on the air.
it's not my lover.
Is she fit?
No, we're just good friends.
She's not fit. She's ugly. Okay, you said that, not me.
No, I was just telling her in the car when we was just popping back home, actually, to her place.
Yeah, for a bit of
for a
nookie.
cup of coffee.
For a little bit of nookie.
No, not at all.
Little bit.
Just mates.
Just mates, but do it, yes.
No, I was telling her about one day when I was going off on holiday.
Did you bomb a beetle?
No, I was on my way to Cyprus and got to Heathrow Airport, and I was unloading the car, and on the other side of the unloading bay there was me unloading my car, and on the other side there was Robbie Williams unloading his car. And as I was unloading my car, I see Robbie Williams unloading his car.
Did you hear that?
Yes, that was ridiculous. That was probably the worst call of the night, actually. I don't want to be harsh, but what a boring story.
In every, from the beginning to the drunk woman and her horny boyfriend, it was. But thank you for calling in. It's always appreciated. Line 7, you're on the wireless.
Ta-da!
In a boat, on a river,
William Shatner.
tangerine trees, a marmalade sky. Somebody calls you. You answer.
Quite slowly.
A girl with kaleidoscope.
Thank you, my friend. Let's try line 1, you're on the wireless.
Hello?
Hello, you're on the air.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I've just been to a gig tonight.
What was it?
Cage the Elephant.
Was it good?
It was very good.
There we go. I don't know what's happened here. This is why perhaps we don't have girls phoning in, because they're quite dull. Let's take a risk, shall we? Line 8, you're on the wireless.
Hello.
Hello there.
I just wanted to ring up and say what an absolutely fantastic show.
Well, thank you very much.
Yeah, it's no problem. There seems to be a lot of strange people out there.
There are, aren't there?
Makes me glad I stayed at home tonight, I think.
Yes. I'd be worried if I was in his house. Right, we've got 1 minute before I play a record. Go home and listen to Tim Litchfield. Let's try 7, you're on the wireless.
Ian?
Yes, sir?
Can we do a sing song?
Oh, my voice is going, man. I can't.
Oh, can I sing?
Yeah, go on.
What do you want me to say?
Oh, I've accidentally pressed the button that cuts him off. Let's try line 8, you're on the wireless.
Have you noticed, when in X Factor...
Have you got a cold?
No, in X Factor...
Has your voice broken? Have your balls dropped?
No.
What, not never?
No.
No. You can sound like a man for the first time in your life, Vinny.
Okay.
He's a big Hollywood director now.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. During X Factor, yeah?
Yeah.
As soon as the song finishes, all the judges stand up.
Right.
Don't you think that's annoying?
No.
Surely when Lex the homosexual ghost finishes, for the premiere, the first screening, you'd want everybody to stand up and clap.
Yeah.
Okay, well...
But, after a while...
Have you been crying, Vinny?
No.
You sound like you've been crying, man.
Are you trying to waste time?
No, you're doing that very successfully on your own, Verinda.
Okay, bye.
There we go. The last call of the night, complete and utter pony. I shall be back next week. Tim Litchfield's coming up after the Killers. Thank you.